Hi there, welcome to the Beaten Trail. In this episode, we visit Vision Auto Effects. They are supercar and side-by-side detailing and specialists right here in our own backyard. We were able to get in contact with them and just get in there and see what they're doing behind the walls. And there were supercars and side-by-sides everywhere, and it was great to see the magic that they do. So stay tuned for a little bit of a review behind the garage door of what's going on and why all these vehicles are so clean.
So now you saw what water just does. We're going to soap it up and then I'll show you how clean it gets. On the red razor, we're actually going to show you guys a full ceramic on the gloss, the plastics, the windshield already has ceramic coat on it. I think we have 50 miles on that windscreen and he loves it. Goes through a puddle, washes all the mud off, and like nothing ever happened.
So it acts like Rain-X?
Rain-X on steroids.
Okay.
Yeah.
The vehicles are brought in and fully cleaned as well as dried off. I want to make sure that there is no dirt or debris on the plastics before the product is applied. We were intrigued to see the process and see how well it looked because this looked pretty nice even before they got to it. So a little bit more details.
So this is a trial that we did. This whole vehicle, all the gloss is PPF. So you can scratch the shit out of this and it's gonna heal. So any heat, hot water, or you just park it in the sun and it'll actually heal itself. But so far, this has been doing its job and we're moving forward. We're gonna start doing jobs. So if you're interested, reach out to us. We'll put our information for you and just give us a call. But PPF is more expensive. Ceramic is more budget friendly, but you're not getting the protection of scratches. You know, it's still gonna scratch. Mainly what we're doing is just making sure that the maintenance is a lot easier on these things.
It was pretty amazing. All of their workspace was extremely clean, and the whole team was working there, so we wanted to get some answers about how it all got started.
I'm Ryan with Vision Auto Effects.
I'm Marcelo with Vision Auto Effects.
And yeah, we're a custom shop. It's basically a salon for cars. So we do ceramic coating, vinyl wrapping, PPF. We stepped into the side-by-sides because it's our passion. And I'll let Marcelo tap into that for you.
Yeah, well, so with the side-by-sides, we do a complete detail on them. So you go out there riding, get them dirty, bring it in, we'll get them clean again for you. We also do ceramic coating on the side-by-sides. We do windshield ceramic coating. We do ceramic coating on the plastics, on the gloss parts, on the not so glossy parts. You want it red and it was black, we'll make it happen for you.
And we're even tapping into PPFing side-by-sides as well. It's priced a little higher because the material is very costly. But if you want to protect your $28,000 to the new Can-Am's $45,000, if you want to protect your machine, I mean, bring it down and we'll take care of it.
Excellent. And PPF stands for?
Paint protection film. So it's a self-healing film. Get sacrificial scratches like a key mark. Well, and for instance, side-by-sides, your branches, as long as it's not going through material or ripping it, a little hot water, heat, and it looks brand new.
We actually have one that my son flipped, and we have a picture of it sideways. The whole thing was PPF. There's very small scratch on the machine.
Yeah.
Being sideways. So, and I'll send you that picture so you can see it.
You'll get the protection from roost, cutting through tighter trails with branches rubbing against the side. It's going to protect against that. And then like we were talking about ceramic coating, it's not so much to protect the plastic or gloss, it's more the convenience of making it easier to clean. We're testing out ceramic coating on suspension. So, you know, when anybody that cleans their own machines, the suspension, no matter what, even if it's clean, you miss spots on the suspension. So with the ceramic, as soon as the water hits it, it's gonna break off and you're gonna be fine. We have some machines that have 200 plus miles and the ceramic's still intact. So
And not to mention that the shine that it brings out once that thing is done.
Oh yeah,
it's unbelievable.
Well, the razor, the red razor that's in the video, I mean, you'll be able to see that pop big time.
Yeah, the pearls come up big time.
Yeah, and so I mean, even if you're going to trade a vehicle in, but to get it detailed by you guys, that's the service that you provide.
Absolutely.
You know, maybe help someone get a little more money for the trade-in.
Absolutely.
Yes.
You bring it in, you see that burgundy razor, the red razor that we have in there, it looks like it just came out of a showroom floor. I mean, I think it's actually cleaner than when it comes out of a showroom floor. The thing is just mint.
And if you're talking about resale, if your machine is completely scratched up, you can always bring it to us and we can vinyl wrap it. And you'll definitely be able to sell it more vinyl wrap than it was all scratched up.
Can you fill in some gouges too?
So what's nice about Polaris's, or actually any side-by-side, is the plastic, we could sand it down. So it's not like a car where, you know, we're gonna pull dents or anything. If you would have got a good gouge in there, and the paint's already ruined behind the vinyl, we'll just sand the plastic out, make it super smooth, vinyl it, and it's gonna look brand new.
Do you want to tell a little about your background, what you did before you started this?
So I've been into motorsports my entire life. Started racing at 5 years old. My family grew up racing flat track. My cousin raced Grand National number 12 for Grand National flat track. I slowly got out of flat track after seeing a bunch of bad stuff in that industry, as people getting hurt and everything, and more towards got into the woods and started racing sprint enduros. And now I'm racing open A class and won the championship for D4 2 years in a row. Awesome. And I met this guy and we get in some trouble in the woods, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
Awesome. How'd you get started?
So originally I'm from Brazil. We grew up in Brazil. I used to race for Chevy. I used to race rally. Used to be sponsored by Chevy. We used to race Silverados. Got 3 championships in Brazil. Came out of Brazil came here just to learn the language. Met my wife. Beautiful family later. Met this guy with the passion never ends for the off-road stuff.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
met this guy and here we are.
Yeah.
Nice.
So not only do we take care of supercars, but we take care of side-by-sides as well.
Yeah.
So one extreme to the other.
Good. And so people can reach out to you, put the website up and the number, and then they can schedule an appointment to stop in.
Yes.
Whether they have a supercar, a regular car,
Yeah.
or a side-by-side.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, and then just to clarify, because I know it's going to come up in the video, when we're washing side-by-sides and then we have a supercar right after that, we have designated buckets. Every possible thing to clean side-by-sides is completely separate. So there's never mixing, matching. Nothing that touches a side-by-side is touching a 458 Special or a Lamborghini Gallardo.
Good. I'm sure the supercars care. The UTVs don't.
No.
It's good to know separate sponges, separate everything.
Yeah. The side-by-side guys, not so much. But the supercar guys and the high-end cars, they would care very much. But we're, you guys saw the shop. The way we take care of it, you could eat off the floors no matter what. If we just wash the side-by-side afterwards, we wash the floors. Everything gets cleaned up perfect. So we take pride in what we do here.
Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. Anything else you want to add, or anything new coming up, or take a look at your website or your Instagram? What else?
We have some stuff in the works right now. We are going to be developing our own ceramic coating, specifically for side-by-sides, thicker film, thicker
Layers?
Yeah, it's a thicker layer, not film. But we're trying to capitalize on the side-by-side market because nobody is ceramic coating side-by-sides. Not around here, at least, of my knowledge. And I don't know why. I mean, it's cut down the washing time substantially. I
guess the reason why nobody's doing it is because they don't really know what they have until they see somebody on the woods with something that's ceramic coated, that's PPF, and that thing looks like just came out of the showroom floor. It's just got dirt in it.
Yeah, like Stein, the red Razor. He went out riding. Everybody asked him what he used on the machine before he went riding. Everybody else's stuff was covered in mud, and his still looked good.
Yeah.
So another thing is the ceramic we are using now is certified. So it's a Geon certified. It's not your Amazon special that, you know, you can get your bottle of ceramic and do it yourself. That stuff is not going to last as long as our Geon. It's a harder compound. It's a 10-year coating. We know it's not going to last 10 years on a side-by-side. We will be super happy if we could get, 1,000 miles out of them?
Yeah, so pretty much 2-3 years. If we could get that,
Yeah.
we'll be more than happy with it.
Yeah.
It's, you know, I mean, the product speaks for itself. We've seen the results we have on our own machines, and
And it's a great investment when you buy a new ride
absolutely.
to extend the life and the look of it. you know?
Yeah, especially like if you're worried about keeping that vehicle brand new, PPF is the route to go. If you're looking for maintenance and that nice little shine, ceramic is the way to go. If you want to do a color change, we do vinyl. My Can-Am is testing vinyl with no PPF on it, and so far, I mean, dude, it looks pretty good still.
Yeah.
And I hit everything. Like,
Yeah.
you'll get some shots of my exoskeleton. I mean, we're not light on any of our stuff.
And just so people understand, the self-healing on the PPF, if you're riding, you get scratches from the branches on the actual PPF on the machine. You just leave that on the sunlight, and it will just pretty much self-heals. So, you know, you wash it, you get rid of the dirt, and that is just, you know, it goes away completely once the sun hits it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, sun hits it, hot water, anything. But yeah, it's cool. So I'm happy that we stepped into this because nobody else is doing it. You know, they don't want to take the chances. And
I think the Northeast is, you know, it's a lot of mud, a lot of salt, usually a lot of snow and muck.
Right.
Not so much just the muck.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people just, you know, I'm guilty of, you know, riding it dirty and putting it away.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, if you don't have the luxury of having a place to wash it, or it's freezing out.
Yeah.
You don't have a heated pressure washer.
It's actually interesting that you mentioned snow, because we were running on snow the other day, and I mean, we stopped the machine, it looked like it was just washed.
Yeah, like we never even got it dirty.
It's amazing what it does. It really is.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, the Northeast is not the same as the West Coast. Those sand guys,
Yeah.
I mean, you can do whatever you want and they stay fresh. We hit everything around here.
Yeah. Well, I think it's a great market, because this is where you spend most of your time not even transporting, it's cleaning. And that's where your product helps save time and money.
Yeah.
And especially in the winter time, where you don't have the ability to wash them because the water's frozen. You can't put it outside. You can't bring it in. We'll do the dirty work.
Do you have you done any ATVs or bikes?
Yeah, so we dirt bikes, we'll do some race bikes. Typically your enduro guys, they're not really maintaining the vehicle so it looks good. It's more just, ride it. Quads, yes. Side-by-sides in the winter, because people still ride. It's all year round.
Sure.
They can't wash at their house, so they call us, they make an appointment, and we clean it for them. So we do maintenance a decent amount of side-by-sides in this area.
Yeah.
So,
Awesome.
yeah.
Thank you very much, and hopefully we'll be able to show the audience a little bit more of the shop going on. So thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
thanks,
you.
man.
So whether you're riding your supercar on the road or you're in your side-by-side off-road and you're looking for vinyl protection, an easier way to keep it clean, or a color change, give the folks over at Vision Auto Effects a call. They have a great solution for many problems of keeping your plastics in order, easier to clean, or possibly a little custom vinyl work. They can do detailing and cleaning as well, so we'll put the phone number up as well as the website. give them a call and tell them that the Beaten Trail sent you. Big thanks again to our sponsor, Ride Royal Blue. We appreciate them as well as all of our partners for being along for the ride. Be sure to get over to Lit Industries for the brightest rock lights you can find, and check out some of our hats and shirts over at our merchandise page. Thanks again for watching, and we hope to see you out there on the trail. Thanks.